A lot of plasma exchanged here. Pretty even so far. Jolly Behavior interrupted that group heal. Could be important. But still 4 frags to 4. Stacks look pretty even. NSI's down a player now for, or did there 2 players for 15? Oh, 5 seconds. Wow. Nice cleanup by Supreme. They've got advantage for some seconds here, even if Jolly Behavior gets a spawn. They're still short-handed. Now we're starting to get into longer respawn times. NSI's got to be careful here. They're at disadvantage. They know where to hide. And NSI's in trouble here. Supreme unluckily ends up fighting the healthiest player. Four v2 still for 15. It's impossible. Could see it coming for a couple of rounds there, or a couple of deaths, and this side was just short-handed constantly. Trina's isolated here. See if they take advantage. They do. Nice patience on that shot. NSI's got like no armor. This could be tricky. Nice LG. Oh, that's key.
Round 3.
NSI's at disadvantage again, but that was GB Master's first death. So yeah, they're turning around the stack situation. These 2 spawns. Still only 2 deaths for each team. It's a slower round. If NSI can hold onto their armor here and get these 2 spawns, it should be a prime opportunity. Valley's winning frags 7-3 in this round. They're holding on well to their lives with low health. Gotta be careful not to all die at once now, though. Yeah, this is the trouble with not dying for so long. Yep. It'd be great if there was a round frag count or death count. A lot of the pro teams keep track of how many deaths they've got, so they know who needs to die first to get a quicker spawn. Didn't seem to be coordination in that regard. NSI's got a good advantage here. They need to push in and kill them all at once if possible. They're playing it slow though because of the JT dying. Jolly's got the advantage here. And Jolly can get a good turnaround if they just wait for these spawns. It's looking favorable for Jolly. Let's see if they can do it. Supreme better get scarce. Look at this hiding spot. Wow. Good job for Supreme. There hasn't been a whole lot of damage done to the Jolly players though, so even as NSI gets these spawns, they're not going to have an overwhelming advantage. Yeah, this is a good group heal. Jolly needs to fight before GB Master comes back. Yeah. Now they've got 10 seconds. GB finally gets the spawn, and he's left alone. With a nice stack. He didn't even take any damage there. Now this is NSI's chance, I think. If they can get on the same page. All 3 Jolly players are low. GB could do it all here by himself. Nice job avoiding. Oof.
Match point.
Oh, he did run out of time. He thought he had the spawns, I think. Started making noise a little early.
Fight.
GB ate a bunch of spam. He's down. Nice by Nay. I think Katrina's healed back up a couple times on this life already. Nay finally tracks him down. Nitrina is still alive. He's healing up. Again. He's doing a great job playing a ranged game and not allowing himself to be finished off. Again, well, Jolly's getting a spawn now, but 3 of their players are low. One of them's gotta die first, and Nitrina goes ahead and dies, whether on purpose or not. Nessa's in trouble for a bit.
Fascinator.
Tough.
Victory.
Yep. GG. Jolly looked pretty dominant on that map at least. These two teams are basically equivalent in the standings. Jolly just a short 1 point. So that they could actually slip in and steal this playoff spot. Unless NSI starts winning some maps. Let's see if Toya goes differently. I feel like NSI's played hundreds of Toyo games, as it seems to be one of the most popular pub maps in Europe. Alright, let's see how they do. Start on JT. NSI's given the top. Couple of Jolly players in stairs, which is really annoying when you're a top mid trying to deal with these peekers. JT taking advantage of the smokes to get some healing done. And Jolly's still just camping the staircase. And it wasn't gonna work forever. Nice shot. They're outnumbered here at bridge. NSI is gonna have... Oh, wow. Supreme must have just gotten destroyed. His stack went from full to gone quite quickly.
Egg hunt.
Got 10 seconds. Let's see, Cubson is in the basement. Nice rockets by him. He's gonna slip away in time. Oh. Neutrino had a bad fall there. Getting trapped on a couple of ramps. Nice positioning by Supreme. Getting on top of that like stone block and stairs causes a lot of trouble for the enemy team because they can't just use any weapon to reliably land damage on you. Adds to the confusion. Narrowly avoids getting knocked off. Gibson milks a lot of damage out of that situation. Trino getting away with some risky healing. Supreme was unaware. And Jolly is... they're not staying in stairs, they're on the hunt. They knew JT was low. And GB's gotta do some avoiding here. Unfortunately, he can't keep dodging some action. Yeah, and it's up to Nay now for 20 seconds. He takes an early telly. Doesn't want to risk taking damage, and I think he's right to try to hold onto his armor in this situation. NSI's doing a good job of getting their spawns. Their next two are going to come within the... even if the fighting starts now. And now they have a slight stack advantage. See what Firebot can do before he's eliminated, or if he just avoids fighting. Or taking damage altogether. Nice job from NSI. Gonna try to get some heals in. Alright, now is their chance. They've played a great patient game to get their spawns back and to pick off Jolly players. Nitrino. Yeah, once you hit that jump pad, it's curtains for you. There's 3 of these guys standing around. Start with Firebot this round. Surprised Firebot got to just sit there without at least some grenade spam coming down towards him. I think NSI's aware that that's not a good risk to try to get damage down on him with the Void Cannon in play. NSI's gotten a couple kills, catch back up. They've got to be careful. Oh, great combo there. Firebots. I assume he died. He's low again. We're still low, one or the other. He's being pretty aggressive. He's ready to die. Unless he gets some heals. He's doing alright on ammo. Ah, there he goes. That was Firebot's first death. Distant Light with the solo heal. JT sees him. What does he choose here? This is another annoying place to try to fight. Just right up, just a foot up.
Round 3.
And it really messes with your opponent's rockets. I think NSI got a little impatient there, it looked like. I don't blame them. And Jolly's adapting to the slower play by NSI and causes some impatience to occur. Nice rocket by Supreme. Distant Light comes and cleans him up. And SI's in a little bit of trouble here. Only got one healthy player. He came in and did some work. That's what they needed. Alright, I guess GB's, he doesn't have a chance to heal. Nice frails. Oh, Supreme clutch. Another one there. Very nice. Now Jolly's got 3 low players. Too bad their heal's not getting interrupted, but they can't get their armor back. Cubeson took a rail. He's gonna go over the roof, see if he can land some damage. And they've got a chance to team heal a bit. NSI is gonna have a decent advantage in stack once GB spawns. Let's see if they time the fighting around that. Yeah, they've got a chance here, and NSI, they've just got to find the enemy and punish them. Yep, but they're not really getting much done during this time of opportunity. They still do have time though. Trina's about to go down, and now it's just Cubeson, who's in a decent defensive position here. It's one of the places that NSI will check, but he's got a lot of escape routes. I don't think NSI was quite aware of that opportunity they had. And they're about to, as they all 3 stay alive, they're about to be at a big disadvantage. Be wise to try to go ahead and finish off Cubeson, but now he's got a heal. And these spawn times are getting a bit long. Nay knows he can't take a fight. 15 seconds for his first teammate to spawn. This will be tough. And he gets floated over the tele entrance. Nice. He's focusing here. Nay does a good amount of LG even while being in the slow weevil. Gibson shows up, finishes him off. Firebot's being such a pest. He's able to step back and heal. JT ended up in a bad spot. Alright, NSI's they've got a stack advantage here. Jolly's finally sniffed out. Keeps it just barely avoids getting knocked off. And now it's 4-2 for 10 seconds. Firebot with the defensive rockets. Neutrino's getting spawns. There's a bit of a turnaround in action. JT's spawning way sooner than Firebot though. Nice patient play by Neutrino. He's not throwing away his life, that's for sure. But he's about to go down, I think. Is he gonna land another rail? Finally the blaster spam. NSI has another opportunity here. They're afraid to go into that smoke. I wish they would look at the timers. So now they're 4v2 because of them waiting there. Instead of being at a big advantage, they let themselves get into a disadvantaged stack situation. Now Nay has to live for a few more seconds. And then GB's also got to be playing cautiously for a bit. Firebot's so tricky. Distant Light looks like he's willing to die if he can put some damage and locate the enemy. But now he's one of two left. It's 3v3 now. Supreme's by himself, but he's gonna get some help. NSI's got a clear opportunity here. Nice.
Round 5.
2-2, this is a more even match than Furnace. And it's interesting, there's not a full committal to the top mid fight at the start anymore. Jolly did the bad thing of having two people up there, but not the whole team, and they just got double teamed both. Always keeps imported at the right time there. Nice surprise rockets there. Oh, we have a pause.
Yeah, he crashed. He crashed too?
Yeah, I guess he's on the way back.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have those issues with this game. But it's also nice that it has a reconnect feature.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess it depends on how long it takes them to restart, but I think it gives the button to rejoin your match. I'm not positive though, because it's not a ranked match.
Fight.
Oh, they need to pause again. Yeah.
Yeah, he got nervous and started.
Fight.
They might have to reload the map. I don't know if he can just get back in. Can't remember how it works. I know the longer it takes him, the less chance he can rejoin. Let's see if he's in the lobby. He is not in the lobby again yet, so that's a minimum requirement.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe he has some other issues, electricity or something. You will see.
Yeah. I think NSI might get a chance to see what these stacks are. Even with a delay, this is taking a while. I'll be right back. Well, Cubeson's back in Discord voice. He's not in the lobby.
Yeah. Distance says he's coming
Distance
back.
says he's coming back.
Yeah, he got some issues with the internet.
Yeah. I know when my internet gets bad, there's nothing I can do about it. It's like sometimes though people can restart their routers and things.
Oh, he's coming.
Hey, and he is able to rejoin the match. Although he's in spectator. I think he has to join a team. And I believe how this will work is there'll be a penalty. Like he's on the team, but he'll be dead and waiting for respawn based on whatever maybe his average deaths for his team.
Fight.
Something like that. Yeah, he's got a 20-second timer. Trino has to live for a few more seconds. Good job by him, just barely. Nice move by GB. And there's a 3v2 or 3v1 on JT. I think he can possibly handle this just fine. Yep, his teammate spawns. I'm sure he'd like to have gotten more damage there before he died. Two full stack versus 3 weak stack now is the situation. Distant goes down. GB took a big rocket. But nice damage right before he dies. Got Firebot healing up in the basement. Supreme's just gonna wait for help if he can. Oh, he set up a great opportunity to float. Really clutch fighting here. They need to go pedal to the metal here. But now they know it's too late probably. Distant spawns. Finishing off those two guys is good before they could get a heal. Nitrino, that was his first death. So Distant is not by himself for long before Nitrino spawns. So amongst several players, he's gonna go back down. After playing quite cautiously for a while. He dies his second death quickly. Nice LG. Oof. He shot his rocket right in the space where it wouldn't give him splash, unfortunately.
Fight.
GB did a good job avoiding those grenades. MSI did not come off on the winning side of that battle in stairs. Nice double whammy from GB. Oh, Neutrino. He's gonna come back. Neutrino's gonna probably look to heal back up. His teammate threw him one. Yeah. Waited too long to heal him. Nice shot by JT. He goes down. Supreme's in a tough spot here. It's gonna be 2 full stacked enemies. 1 200 health enemy. He's got to live for 8 more seconds. Jolly's not doing the greatest job finding and pouncing on him. Now he's got a teammate up. Wow. Don't think that was the plan for NSI. The spawner died rather suddenly.
Fight.
The damage Nade just did's getting undone by these heals. I think he just damaged guys that already had no armor, so his damage is being completely undone.
Siphonator.
NSI's got 3v2, but they lose JT to an explosion weevil. Some typical Toya happening. Nice swarm by Jolly. And they're gonna try to get Firebot healed up. Spam misses the mark from JT.
Egg hunt.
Bad position for JT. Oh, oh, that went wrong quickly. And now we're moving on to Wellspring. So Toyo was much more balanced as far compared to the Furnace match. But now NSI's got to try to win this Wellspring to
Wellspring.
earn a point and not lose all 3 points. With Jolly winning those 2 first maps, I guess they'll have 14 points. NSI therefore being passed by them since they have 13. So if NSI gets this map win, both teams will have 14 points. And I'm not aware of what the tiebreaker rules are, but a lot of times it could be heads up record, in which case Jolly would get the tiebreak if that's what the tiebreaker is, since they would have beat NSI 2-1. So, but that's all theoretical. NSI has just got to try to win a map. That's what it comes down to. Then we can see how things stack up.
In 3, 2, 1.
Getting started. Start off on JT.
Fight.
NSI's got control of the water. Oof. Nice recovery. Surprise firebot. NSI's got the frag leak now by 1. Distant light barely hanging on. He's got teammates that could heal him, maybe. Took some more damage, it looked like. It's a good patient rocket to land 100 there. On Firebot. NSI's got a chance here. See where Nitrino is hiding. He's on the balcony. Good rush, but they've got to land some damage. V2 for a few seconds. Maybe might look to die here soon. And he goes down. Oh, JT's by himself for 20 more seconds. This is not a good start, yeah.
Round 2.
Looked like Jolly, the Team Jolly, won out on that bottom bell dirt fight, which set them up for the win in that round. Didn't get to see most of it, but I'm sure there was a lot of random crap going on down there with poor weapon collision on the sloped ground. You never know what's going to happen in these fights on the sloped earth. So it's got a brief, well, Looks like, I think, yeah, they're still in the advantage stack-wise. They take out Firebot while he was healing, and they got Distant Light. It's good. Now they have about 12 seconds to try to 4v2. Cubeson's getting low. Where Nitrina is going to be the last one alive. He's got a good defensive position. And he doesn't have long for spawns. Oh, JT. Great work from him to avoid getting meleeed off. These teams are quite spread out. GB is getting frustrated, I'm sure. He knows the guy's down there healing, and he took more damage than he put out. NSI's got 3 frags up in this round. They need to finish off Distant Light, and they do. Trino getting aggressive to help his team. That's a good job by him. He's still without a teammate. I think one may have spawned and died. I didn't see it, but he's screwed now. He got stuck on that wall. Another fun thing about Wellspring. This map has the most random terrain sometimes. Looks pretty though. But yeah, it's kind of incredible to have a map with... Oh, Supreme. He lobbed a few grenades up here. They did some damage. But to have a map where the walls aren't flat almost anywhere, there's always something on the wall that blocks your splash. Just one of the fun things about this map, including those, didn't come into play there, but the little slanted roofs that hang off of many of the ledges make for some interesting fights too. Because they block splash damage. SI's got a... Oof. Nay, looks like he's in trouble. He's down. It's up to Supreme. Oh, nice rocket there. Wow, good job for him. He's about to... Distant is almost dead. He's gonna be healing. Yes, I almost found him. Yeah, it's tough. A fairly even situation here. Actually, Jollies, they're healing. If they weren't able to heal, they would have very little health. But NSI is not really in a position to be able to push all the way up to the top level before they finish that heal. And Nitrina is still hanging around, trying to do unreturned damage. NSI takes another round. Gotta watch out for people teleporting now. And they did come through. Good void cannon usage. Trino's gonna get surrounded. Nice reflexive rocket by Nay. Both him and GB are low. Play super carefully here. He's getting a spawn. Jolly's got all 4 up, 2 of them being weak. And they just, it's tough. He caught everything. But that was only his 2nd death, so he's back up soon. I think NSI's got an opportunity here if they just keep pushing. Very nice. Neutrino's by himself. Flying outside the map to try to stay alive here. It was a nice catch by Supreme. One of the most basic calls on this map is somebody's coming through sewer and getting your teammates to cut them off.
Fight.
And it was executed perfectly. NSI is gathering in Bell. They find themselves at the bottom of the map here. Could be risky, but they do a great job. Now they're gonna gang up on Neutrino. All 4 of NSI's though, so one of them's gotta go ahead and die before the rest of the team, I think. Though, I don't... Yeah, they haven't died yet, any of them. GP finally goes down. Oh no. Miscommunication on the heal weevils there. But Distant hasn't taken too much damage, despite all of that misplay. Supreme recovers nicely, or GB recovered nicely from that initial damage.
Egg hunt. Siphonator.
NSI are in trouble here. Some more awkward terrain to try to use rockets.
Triple frag.
Firebot was the one that cleaned up all the low players. Oh, GB's eating so much. He's gonna hang on just long enough. And NSI got 3 spawns, so now is their time to shine here. See if they can land. If Firebot goes down, that's good. He's quite the sneaky player. And now Neutrino is choosing a relatively unique hiding spot here. Counting on the green glow of the Siphonator to help disguise him. And apparently looking down makes it harder to see, since his weapon model's not going to be poking out. It's changing his profile a little bit, and they're not seeing him. This is why you don't have your enemy color as yellow for situations like that on this map, because if they have Siphonator or if they're healing, they really start to blend into the greenery. Wow, what a turnaround. Supreme luckily has some armor left at least. Oh, that's good reacquiring of the target. It's got 25 seconds to hold on still though. Good LG. Yeah, I would yeah. Oh, so clutch. I was gonna mention that hiding spot. It's not necessarily the best one if the enemy knows you're down there though. They should know to check, but it paid off well for Supreme, well enough. I think he was just ended up shooting from a position that the Jolly player wasn't expecting. And now they're hunting for Cubson, who is on top of this arch. Tricky guy. He hangs on long enough. NSI does a good job to not just fall off the map there with full stacks. They don't quite finish off Distant Light in time. And now Jolly is about to have a second player. So they'll have 2 full stacked players against 3 on NSI that have maybe half health, a little bit more. Neutrino's doing work with the LG.
Siphonator. Egg hunt.
That was a good rocket. Oh, those were good rockets. Despite the slanted ground. That's a good charge from Supreme. So, NSI did what they needed to do on that last map to get a point. So those 2 teams will be tied in points after this match, I think. There could be some tiebreaker considerations. It's a tight division in general.
Toya Fortress.